So you're thinking of moving to Hampton Roads, Virginia? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 pros and 5 cons of living in Suffolk, Virginia. That way you can get a good idea of whether or not Suffolk is a good fit for you. And if you stick around until the end, you're going to see one of the cons is also a pro. It's hard to explain, but you'll have to stick around to find out. We're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time on the channel, and you want to know everything there is about living in Hampton Roads, Virginia, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Hampton Roads. I get calls and texts every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Hampton Roads, and I love it. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. I'm happy to help you make that smooth move to Hampton Roads. So every area has its pros and cons, of course. Now we're going to go through the top 5 pros and cons of Suffolk, so you can see if Suffolk might be the right fit for you. The first pro of living in Suffolk is the natural beauty and outdoor activities. There are so many parks, rivers, hikes, all sorts of things. Lone Star Lakes Park, one of my favorites. Bennett's Creek Park, for example. Lake Prince, that's my favorite fishing spot. Lone Star Lakes is over 1,000 acres of pristine wilderness. It's got something like 5 or 6 lakes, maybe even more. It's got excellent fishing spots there and miles of nature trails. And then Bennett's Creek Park. This area is perfect for family outings and water activities. Whether it's kayaking down the creek or enjoying a picnic by the water, there's really something for everyone. And then Lake Prince, 946 acres. It's an angler's paradise and a wildlife enthusiast's dream. Rich with diverse fish species, specifically largemouth bass, and surrounded by trees, it's a place where nature truly comes alive. Pro number 2, affordable housing. There are so many neighborhoods in Suffolk, I could not begin to cover them all in just one YouTube video. I've highlighted a few that are kind of in the median range, one in the luxury range, and then one kind of in between there. It's Riverwood, Burbage Grant, the riverfront, and then Saddlebrook Estates. Riverwood is a family-friendly atmosphere, a pretty good variety of housing built around the early 2000s. Single-family home, detached single-family homes. They're priced in the mid-300s. They're, like I said, detached single families, 3 to 4 bedrooms, usually 2+ bathrooms, sitting on about 1/3 of an acre. Some of them have more, but it is a very nice neighborhood. Now, Burbage Grant, which is more up in northern Suffolk, there are a very big range in Burbage Grant. They range all the way from the mid-200s to the mid to high 400s. They've got detached single families, they've got townhomes, condos. They range from 2 to 5 bedrooms, 2+ bathrooms. And then the riverfront, it is a prime example of luxury living. Although there are a lot of other attached townhomes, condos in the riverfront also. It ranges from 2 to 300s condos up to 2 million+ luxury estates on the river. From maybe 2 to 5+ bedrooms, 2 to 3+ bathrooms. There's a golf course right in the community, along with a pool, lots of walking trails. The third pro of living in Suffolk is the cost of living. So the cost of living is pretty much right in line with the national average, according to most sites. It gets a B- on niche.com, which I will link in the description below. So of course, some things line up with the national average, while others are a little higher, some actually a little lower. This is from the local food line here in central Suffolk, where a gallon of milk costs $3.59. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture website, the national average is $4.33 per gallon for conventional whole milk, showcasing Suffolk's affordability. With reasonable prices on essentials like egg, which costs about $3.99 per dozen, families can manage their grocery budgets more effectively. Suffolk's cost of living, especially for groceries, is an attractive feature for residents. One of the reasons I moved out here. This affordability is one of the factors that makes Suffolk an appealing place to live, especially for those looking for a balance between quality of life and cost effectiveness. Another pro is the quiet suburban atmosphere. You can imagine the peacefulness and tranquility in the neighborhood, like Riverwood, Saddlebrook Estate. Very family-oriented nature of the neighborhoods. Many of the communities have playgrounds, parks, and other recreational areas that cater to families. Living that suburban lifestyle, these neighborhoods offer comfort and convenience. Also, there's lots of amenities, shopping centers, cafes, community centers, all the things that you would expect in a suburban area. Many of the communities will have community events in the neighborhoods themselves. And the nice thing about Suffolk neighborhoods, more so than some of the older, more established neighborhoods in, say, Norfolk or Portsmouth, there is a good balance between personal space and community involvement. You can see that the lots are a little bit bigger out here. Another nice thing is that the neighborhoods range from young families, even single military personnel, to all the way up to retirees. It all depends on the neighborhood that you choose. And as you can see, even in specific neighborhoods, there's a big diversity of housing options available, all the way from first-time home buyers up to luxury home buyers. And the last pro that I'm going to talk about today is the growing local economy. Our community is rapidly transforming into a hub of new opportunity. The centerpiece of this transformation, the massive new Amazon fulfillment center. Alongside robots, 1,500 employees process more than 200,000 packages per day. You can see the facility is impressive, 3.8 million square feet. This state-of-the-art facility is more than just a warehouse. It's a symbol of progress and prosperity. Amazon's presence is a game changer for Suffolk. It's not only creating hundreds of jobs, but also attracting a diverse range of businesses, enriching our local economy. Beyond Amazon, this economic uptick is opening doors across various sectors, from tech and logistics to customer service. The job market here is more vibrant than ever, and the impact extends beyond just employment. This surge in business activity is breathing new life into local commerce, benefiting everything from small shops to dining establishments. Now, of course, every single city, like I said, has its pros, but it also has its cons. The first con I'm going to talk about is limited public transportation. Suffolk is geographically the largest city in Virginia, and we are seriously lacking in public transportation. For many residents, especially commuters, the limited public transportation options can be a daily hurdle. The size of the city means that getting around without a personal vehicle isn't just inconvenient, it's practically impossible. This limitation impacts not just daily commutes, but also accessibility to essential services, employment opportunities, and social activities for those without cars. The current public transit system, while servicing key areas, often falls short in terms of frequency, coverage, and connectivity, leaving many areas of Suffolk underserved. However, it's not all about the challenges. The city recognizes these transportation issues and is working towards solutions. Efforts to enhance and expand public transit are underway, aiming to make Suffolk more accessible for all its residents. There's also a growing trend of community-driven solutions like carpooling networks and local shuttle services, which are stepping in to fill the gap. And of course, there's Uber. As Suffolk continues to grow, the need for comprehensive, efficient public transportation system becomes more pressing. It's an essential step in ensuring that the city's development is inclusive and beneficial for all. The second con is the distance from the major city. And by major cities, I mean like Norfolk, Virginia Beach. Suffolk is on the western side of Hampton Road, and it is a good drive. I was in the Navy, stationed on Naval Station Norfolk. I live in central Suffolk. From my door to the base was about 40 to 42 minutes with no traffic. You can see on the map here that there's several different ways to get down to Norfolk or Virginia Beach. However, you're going to be crossing either a bridge or a tunnel. And several of those bridges or tunnels include tolls. One of the main routes from Suffolk to Norfolk or Virginia Beach is the downtown tunnel, a vital link, but often a bottleneck during rush hour. This can obviously affect commute times and overall accessibility to amenities and opportunities in neighboring cities. However, this distance from major urban areas also brings benefits. Suffolk residents enjoy a quieter lifestyle away from the hustle and bustle, often with more affordable housing options. Suffolk's location, while posing some logistical consideration, also contributes to its unique appeal. It offers a blend of suburban tranquility and access to the vibrant life of larger cities. So my third con can be a pro to some people, the weather conditions. Suffolk experiences the typical southeastern climate, characterized by its distinct seasons. We definitely have 4 seasons. Each one brings its own benefits and challenges. Summer in Suffolk, which is part of the reason I give it a negative or make it a con, means warm, sunny days, but extremely high humidity at times. It's not just the heat. We're also familiar with the occasional summer storm. These can range from brief rain showers to more intense thunderstorms. In the fall though, there's a welcome change with cooler temperatures and less humidity. Perfect for enjoying the outdoors. Winters here are pretty mild. We do get our share of pretty chilly days. In fact, this morning, had to scrape ice off the car. It was about 26 degrees when I went outside. Every now and then we get some snow. I would say on average once a year, although last year we didn't have any snow, so I'm hoping this year we'll have at least one good snowing. And then spring, typical spring. It does rain a lot in the spring here, but it is milder temperatures, less humidity. Another one of the cons of living in Suffolk is there are challenges to the education system. Obviously, education plays a pivotal role in any community, and in Suffolk, it's a topic of keen interest and concern. According to greatschools.org, Suffolk schools present a mixed bag. While some schools in the area show promising results, others face challenges in terms of academic performance and resource allocation. Niche.com offers insights into parents and students' experiences. The reviews highlight a range of experiences from dedicated teachers and strong programs in some schools to areas needing improvement in others. Both of those resources are linked below in the description. One consistent theme is the need for more resources. Parents and educators alike voice the need for better funding to enhance educational facilities, extracurricular activities, and student support services. Suffolk schools, much like the city itself, are evolving. As the community grows, so does the focus on ensuring that its educational infrastructure meets the needs of all students. And so my last con is similar to one of my pros, growth and development issues. When I moved here in 2009, there was very rarely traffic on 58. Nowadays, at rush hour, almost every single day, coming into central Suffolk on 58 West, there's almost always a ton of traffic. The quick growth is a key issue. As Suffolk expands, the city grapples with maintaining a balance between development and preserving its unique character. The rapid growth brings both opportunities and concerns. Infrastructure development struggles to keep pace with the city's expansion. This is evident in areas like transportation, where increasing traffic congestion becomes a daily reality for many residents. Route 58, what I was talking about, a major thoroughfare, exemplifies this. With the city's growth, traffic here has intensified, leading to longer commute times and raising the need for traffic management solutions. And coming from the pro, the recent addition of that Amazon fulfillment center, while it's great for the economy, also adds to the infrastructural demand, particularly in terms of traffic and public services. Despite these challenges, Suffolk is proactively addressing. Plans to enhance infrastructure, improve roadways, and manage urban expansion are underway. So there you have it, my 5 pros and cons of living in Suffolk, Virginia. And remember, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. And until next time, I hope to show you around town.